This podcast is sponsored by Anchor FM. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it is literally the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First, it's free. Second, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and so many other platforms. You can make money from your podcast as well with just minimum listenership. It's literally everything you need to make a podcast, all in one place. And it's what we here use at The Struggle is Real. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. Well, welcome guys to The Struggle is Real. I'm Mahalia and I'm here with my co-producer, Pack Sanity, and I'm also here with Erik, Milan, and Erwin, and this is basically just a podcast where film students talk about their trials and tribulations with film school and just breaking into the industry. So today's topic is going to be movies we haven't seen, but probably should have. That's a big problem with film students.
That's a hard one.
Especially in film school,
you feel like the pressure of not watching specific movies.
Yeah, exactly. When your teacher is out there quoting
different
movies, or like asking you, have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen that?
Yes.
Like, no, I haven't seen that.
Yes.
Nope, son.
I low-key feel like, do I belong here?
Exactly.
It does. It makes you question, second guess yourself. Yeah.
There's so many movies I haven't seen yet.
Like for me, I know I have never seen Citizen Kane. I don't know what the hell it's about.
Me neither.
I mean, I've watched it, but honestly, this is not that's not a movie for everybody.
No.
Like
if you don't
literally...
if you don't like classics and
if you don't like male chauvinistic. Maybe not.
It's
the
movie in general is very deep. Like you have to commit to engage.
You have to commit your attention to that movie.
Because I have literally restarted this movie like 20 times and I can never get past 20 minutes because I end up falling asleep. Yeah. Please, film gods, please forgive me for that.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
It's a struggle. I also think it's okay. It just was one of the first. So visually, it's beautiful, and I think that's why people put it at such a high regard. But everything else, it's pretty much like it's okay. You'll live if you don't see it. You'll be right.
I'm the same with Pulp Fiction.
Same. I've never seen Pulp
Well,
Fiction.
I
know the quote, but I've never seen it.
But
listen, I just remember snippets from it. I've watched the movie.
you know what? In my country, there's like this channel that screen these type of movies, like classic movies, every Sunday. And I'm pretty sure I probably watched it like at some point in my life, but I don't remember. There's so many movies that I just don't remember I watched.
Same.
Like I've never seen Casablanca.
Same, dude. I was about to say
really?
that. I don't know what that is.
We just high five for the
White House. Is that White House? Blanca? Is that White House?
What is
I don't
that?
know.
I know it's a love story. Somebody going off to fight Nazis. I think.
I thought it was like.
And the ending is supposed to be really super sad.
Oh, Nazis are involved.
I think so.
There's some Nazis.
Have you seen it?
In this.
Don't ask me about it, but I remember it was a good movie.
Oh, really?
Because I remember the details. I remember liking it.
Really? Is it black and white?
Yeah.
Or the color? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so one movie that I haven't seen and everybody keeps telling me about is, be ready, Black Panther.
How dare you?
So we're ending the
Stop.
podcast.
Moment of silence. Okay, tell me how you've never seen this.
First of all, I'm not.
What?
I'm very lazy, and every time I tried to get into the theater. There was like so many people, long lines. Every single time I tried, it was sold out, and I just gave up.
That's why you need your movie pass.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna put in a shameless plug for Movie Pass right now because I would love for them to sponsor me one day. But we're gonna speak it into existence, people.
Yeah.
Get your Movie Pass, $10 a month. You can see unlimited movies. You know.
I know.
Get it, guys. It's better than your Planet Fitness membership.
Yeah, you will use it more.
That you don't actually use.
Exactly. Yeah, but I use it and it's great.
I need to do it.
I actually don't have it, which
I don't
is
either.
I'm
Same.
listen. I gotta cancel my Planet Fitness so
What
I can
happened?
get my movie pass.
Ah.
But because of Planet
Yeah.
Fitness, I have to actually go to Planet Fitness. And so far, look, it's a long story. Let me not.
Yeah, okay.
I
But
feel
no.
you.
I don't. Wow.
I can't
So,
believe we never seen
Yeah.
it.
I will. It's not like,
Culture.
like
But
when
Infinity
was it?
War is already out. Like,
Yeah, dude, you
we're
can watch
done.
Infinity War.
Have you
when
seen
was it
Infinity
launched?
War?
I've seen
The-
Infinity War.
You
You
have?
haven't?
No
Yeah,
spoilers,
I haven't.
dang it.
yeah,
Oh, you've never seen? You haven't seen it
No,
yet?
I already
I
know
saw
the
it.
movie though.
Oh,
Everybody
we
their
are
mama
dating
just-
this podcast right now.
Really? The struggle.
Well,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna watch it like eventually.
Okay.
For sure, I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't
All right.
worry.
I
All right.
started watching Harry Potter 2 days ago.
You have never seen Harry Potter.
See,
This-
more than
Stop,
Bruce
stop.
This is-
Another moment of silence. Okay, tell me how you've never seen Harry Potter.
Like how?
I really okay. I don't know.
You've never been like
You do-
a Cadabra. You
No,
never fake
I-
wand
you
it
You
What?
up.
watch
No.
Harry Potter and you
I'm a
didn't have
normal
a
kid. What's
childhood.
up?
Thank you. I
Harry Potter is
literally
like
had-
the synonym of childhood.
Exactly.
I grew up.
It is.
Do you understand
I
that I
was
literally
Weasley.
told like my boyfriend, who will be my future husband, we're gonna claim that in existence too, praise God. I already told him, I was like, if our children don't read Harry
Yeah.
Potter, they're
At
not
least
allowed
see
to
the
stay in
movie
this house.
thing.
We have to give them
Whoa.
away.
At least
Throw
see
them all away.
Whoa.
Yeah, at least see the movie. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm-
all about the reading. I'm sorry.
I'm,
But I am.
but I'm
though,
seeing
about the
it.
movie.
I'm
I-
seeing
I-
it.
It's
Yeah.
good.
I
It's like,
read
give me
all of the
give me
books.
some credit.
I watched
It's like, give
all
me
of the
some
movies.
credit.
Me
I
too.
literally
I watched all
waited
the
like
movies.
every year. I sat in my
Same.
room waiting for the
Same.
freaking movies to be out.
Really?
Like for
Same.
real.
God,
And
that's
I
fine.
went to
Like, I
the
don't
like
like
to the
Harry Potter,
premiere,
like the character.
to the
No
first
one likes
day.
Harry.
He's a
No
punk.
one likes Harry.
Every
We
student
like
is a
everything
punk.
around.
What?
The professors
Stop.
are great.
I don't
Time
like
out.
Harry.
Milan just said nobody likes
No,
Harry.
we like Harry
Excuse
like
me?
that.
I loved Harry.
Yeah.
I
It's all
loved
about
Harry.
Ron Weasley. It's all about
Ron literally
Hey,
complained
hey,
about
all about Ron
everything.
Ron, but
Everything.
Ron was a ride or die. He was scared of everything. He was scared
Ride or
of
die?
thinking
This
he was
man
dying.
literally
That's
abandoned
loyalty.
his friend.
Loyalty. When did
He
he abandon
literally-
it?
Don't
Oh
talk
my
about the
God.
movie. I'm seeing
Wait,
it. Don't
wait,
spoil.
wait.
You
Oh
won't
my God, I
understand.
can't even
Believe
stop.
me, you
Don't.
won't understand.
You
You won't
understand?
No,
understand.
because
The
I
last
don't
book.
know.
Ron. Ron
see-
hated spiders.
You
He
see,
almost
we're
died
gonna
of
stop
chestnuts.
right now.
Excuse me.
No.
Pardon me.
God.
Pardon me. In
I'm
the
leaving
last
this room.
book, there was the part. There was the part. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna spoil it for you
Okay,
of
good.
what's going on.
Okay.
But there was literally a part where things got a little rough. Remember, Harry, Hermione, and Ron were in the woods.
I mean,
They-
that's love, though. You
What-
can't,
No,
you
no,
can't
no,
come
no,
in
no,
here
no.
for love.
He
What-
got
what part?
upset.
What part is
Remember,
that? What
that's
part is
that's
that?
in the last
Don't.
book.
Okay.
Don't. Let's
In
talk
the
about
movie, I
That was
think.
But the
last
professors
show.
are better.
I think in the movie
really
it's
like
part
the
one.
professors,
I'm
though.
not sure.
The students suck, but the
students
professors are great.
I think
Where?
in the
In the
movie.
movies. Well, I don't
The
have to
professors.
I think in the movie it's
Well-
part one, but Ron literally said, "I'm
He
out,"
had to
and
leave.
left. And
My-
remember,
Oh, yeah.
they had to. Dumbledore
They
had
did.
figured out.
My life.
But he came
Stop.
back and he had
No, no,
some
no, no,
stuff
I'm
with
stopping
him,
there.
didn't he? He came back and saved the day. He had to get his feelings
Okay,
in check. 'cause that was his
okay,
girl.
but
I
you
can't
literally,
say.
you said ride or die. He
He
literally
is ride or
rolled,
die.
dropped out,
He needed
then
a
came
moment.
back.
He needed a moment. We ain't all perfect.
He needed a
We ain't
moment.
all
Who
perfect.
We needed a
are you
moment.
talking
He
about?
Ron.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, Ron's
perfect.
not my favorite.
No, he's
He's
not.
not my
Hermione,
favorite, but-
I like
I
Hermione.
love
But at the
Hermione.
same
The
time,
girl,
it's like-
she held it down for
Like
the
the
girls.
story can't go forward without Weasley's.
I know we need Harry. Honestly, Voldemort's
Without
number
Weasley's
one. I think I actually love
in
him.
general.
As villains though, Voldemort is the best villain ever. I think.
I think so.
I had a
Voldemort?
healthy fear of Voldemort in his
Yes.
little nose. I really did. His inability to smell was quite terrifying, and I
I
loved
mean,
it.
What?
Yes.
You can't smell?
I had a strong.
Eric,
I had a strong.
oh my gosh,
I had a
Eric.
strong
What
nightmare
is
once
wrong,
with
people?
Voldemort. It was hard.
It's just there.
It was hard. I mean, we can talk about Harry Potter
Here
like in a
forever.
whole podcast.
We can. Oh
We
my
can.
God, that's gonna be
This
our.
is-
That's
That
gonna
is-
be another podcast.
These
Harry
definitely have
Potter
to be an
world.
episode.
Can't make
Yes,
it.
These
Potter
definitely.
Unleashed.
Okay.
I
So we're
can't
gonna
take
move
it.
on.
Okay, another movie that I haven't seen and everybody keeps telling me watch it every time is a very like Disney's very classic Mulan.
Did you do it?
What is my
You haven't seen Mulan?
Oh my gosh, my
okay,
co-producer
okay.
just
I'm
fell
gonna
out.
defend- I'm not gonna make up excuses, but I'm gonna defend myself.
Okay.
The hand.
I have watched snippets of
A
movies.
lot.
I have watched it, but before, like a couple of years before today, I was a little bit biased on samurai and fight and battles movies. So I was like, I just like changed channels every time they were like screening them.
Dude.
And I was like, but I'm pretty sure if I watch it now, like today, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it because it's like the story. I'm pretty sure is very developed and
Dishonor
very
you.
Dishonor
Yeah,
your
family.
Dishonor
It's like
your
a
cow. Yes.
But I will.
I love
will.
that.
Don't worry.
Oh my God, that's gonna be another podcast. Disney.
Yeah.
Disney
Let me be on
Disney
it,
movie.
please.
See,
I
this
got
first
ready.
episode,
Hercules
is
is
like fleshing out the others.
I know.
The other
Yes.
episodes. So
I'm
this is
loving
good.
it.
I'm trying to remember what other movies I haven't seen.
Well,
I
okay,
haven't.
this-
Okay.
Same. I feel
So
like-
I remember when I was in high school, my high school teacher. Okay, so I'm Haitian. So like growing up, like I just didn't watch a lot of American movies. Not really, because like I don't know. I just watched whatever was like playing in Haiti when they shipped me to Haiti.
That's a good.
So I would like watch
Yeah,
Tom
they
and
shipped
Jerry
me.
in French and stuff like that. So there were some movies that I kind of
Really?
like missed out on,
Oh my
I guess.
God.
But it wasn't until like I was in high school. Like have you guys heard the Disney movie Aristocats?
You
Oh,
right. I
Yes.
saw that
I had
movie.
never seen it, and I remember my high school
I-
teacher. When I told him that I never saw it, he was like, "What are you, a Nazi?" And I was like, "Dude, like my family's international. Disney is not the end all for us."
Dude, Aristocats was my
No,
life.
I ended up
Like,
watching it and I ended up really enjoying it, but
Yeah,
that
it's
kind of
amazing.
like scarred me because I'm like, oh my God, I never want to be shamed
like
for
that.
not seeing a
Seeing a
movie.
movie.
Right.
So now in film school, when my teacher like, have you seen this? I'm like,
Dude,
yeah, I
don't even
totally saw it, totally.
Yeah.
While
I do
I'm
that
like
exactly the
Wikipediaing
same.
what the hell the movie
Like,
is
Yes,
about.
I do the
Like,
same. Exactly the same.
Same.
Exactly the
Same.
same.
Well, that movie is.
No, that's historical.
Another movie that I haven't seen. It's I have a bunch of movies in my head.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Okay.
remember.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time.
Okay. I'm not gonna take over.
Yeah, no.
No,
say
no,
it.
go
I'm
ahead.
trying
Help
to get
us.
try and Google it. Like, what have I known?
Okay, so this movie is very crucial for us as filmmakers.
Apparently.
Okay.
You say it.
It is Star Wars.
Ooh. You know what? I will not shame. And
the
Brian
thing
is so
Yeah,
is
you-
super
Yeah.
judging us right now.
Brian,
Pat Siri
chill
is
out, bro. Chill
super
out,
judging
Brian.
us right now.
Don't you dare.
You better put yourself in my shoes.
Exactly.
Mercy.
I've seen it, but I don't
I've
like
seen
them.
it, but I'm
Okay.
sorry.
First of all,
Really?
I-
Whoa.
I like Princess
I like
Amidala.
it.
Eric just said that he's seen Star Wars but didn't like it.
No, I don't
Why?
like it. Everybody has. I don't know. I really don't like it. I like movies about space and stuff, but I don't really like Star Wars or Star Trek, whatever.
Star Trek?
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Trek I
fascinating.
cannot do.
But I
Maybe
really
it's
don't
my
like
family.
it. I like some characters of like I like the whole evil part of it. It's
Yeah, I
really
love
cool.
Sith.
But I don't like the stories or
See, that's
or
the
the
thing.
world.
Like, I've met
Yeah.
people that either hate Star Wars or love
Love it.
Star Wars. It's
I
like
don't
nothing
hate-
in the
Respect.
middle.
I don't hate it, but I don't.
Maybe it's not your
like
cup
it.
of tea.
Yeah.
And that's okay because a lot of people get shamed for not liking
Yeah.
certain things.
Yeah.
Like,
Lord of the
believe
Rings,
me.
people. How many
I'm
people
sorry,
cannot
I
read for Lord
have
of the
not
Rings?
seen Lord of the Rings.
That
Lord of the
thing. You haven't
Rings
seen?
is so long.
It is.
Every-
I saw the
every-
animated and
Let me
the
tell
movie.
you
I
something.
can't
Every
get it.
time
I
I
need to
try
vent.
and watch it on
Yeah.
TV,
Preach,
it's like
Talia.
3 hours long, and I'm
It
like,
is.
I don't have 3 hours on my time.
let me-
All I know is the precious.
Let me-
and
Lord
that's
of the
it.
Rings was the
And
first
that's all
time.
it. I
Let
don't
me
know
talk
anything
because
past
I'm
it.
getting mad right now.
You're getting mad.
Because people
Hold
are-
on. We just said we weren't gonna judge, and here we are
I'm
judging.
like, I
It was the
forgot about
first
that rule.
time I
Let me say something. Harry Potter. People was like, okay, see Harry Potter, but almost every time that people say Harry Potter, I was like, no, it's okay. I love Lord of the Rings. They're like, no, I hate Lord of the Rings because it's so long. So I expected Harry
You
Potter
know
to
what?
be like 1 hour, 20 minutes.
No,
Come
I didn't say
on.
because I didn't like
It's
it because it
the
was long. I just
same
said I can't
wait,
say
thing.
I
it.
didn't
It's
get
the
I
same
didn't get any
thing.
breaks.
I was like, what is happening?
in
I'm
the
cool with it.
theater
I just
while
can't
watching
do-
a movie.
I just
And
can't do Elijah
I
Wood's
literally
face.
got a
Elijah
break
Wood's
in the
face
theater
is
watching The
annoying.
Lord of the Rings. I was like,
I can't do Elijah Wood.
do
I
we even get breaks in the
Breaks.
movies? Like in the
It was
half
like
of the
you
movie,
did-
like go grab some snacks and come back in 10 minutes. I was like,
Listen,
no.
what?
Lord of
Yeah,
the
it
Rings.
was real.
Lord of the Rings is really, really
It's
long.
long.
It's
Now,
long.
It's
I
basically the Bible.
I will watch
I
it
can commend.
eventually.
I can't commend either.
Like
I
I've
can't
seen
go-
the
I
extended
can't go
version.
with Elijah Wood's
I've
face.
seen all like 4 hours of movie. I have seen every movie. So don't. I was so mad when people was like, I don't say Lord of the Rings, but watch Harry Potter. Harry Potter
There's
is
some
long.
things happen.
It is-
Same thing.
it's not
no,
the
it's not
same.
the
It's
same.
not
You
the
have,
same.
because
I
you
mean-
have to have that your intellectual mind to understand.
You know
Lord of
what?
the
Maybe
Rings.
I'm not
The
into
I'm just kidding.
intellectual
I'm-
mind.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God,
I
I'm
mean, what?
done.
My thing is the length didn't
But
bother
I
me.
hate
It was Elijah
Star Wars.
Wood's face. Like he just looks like he's gonna cry every 5 minutes. Like,
I'm
bro,
dead.
Oh yeah, he
I'm
sucks.
dead.
He sucks.
You leave Elijah Wood alone.
I'm sorry. He's all like this.
You
He looks so
God.
scared
Oh,
all the
God.
time, and I'm just like,
Yo,
should I
I'm
not be
leaving
watching
this
you?
podcast.
Like,
I'm mad.
scared me?
Don't you leave this
I'm
podcast
just
now.
saying.
I'm leaving now. What
We
the
love
hell?
you. All peace and love.
But I mean,
I just want to take, hold on, guys. I just want to take a second to say that we're all film students here.
Yes, please.
Because I did not introduce everybody. Eric, you're a SCAD student. What quarter is this for you?
My third quarter. I
Third
think.
quarter.
Yeah.
Milan.
third.
I'm an alumni. Let me not.
She is not no
Oh,
alumni.
I am.
You wish.
This is, I'm an
Oh,
alumni.
yes, yeah.
I graduated.
I
You
told
wish.
you.
You went to
Yes,
SCAD.
you wish.
I
To my time,
about your
yeah,
past.
to my past.
I'm
Before
sorry.
I was, but that was motion graphics. That was a different major. So technically, this is my third
Were
quarter.
you at the Savannah campus?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my
Oh,
first in Atlanta.
I remember one movie that I haven't never seen.
Hold on. We're not done.
Well,
Oh,
are
sorry.
you trying to take over the crowd now?
Kinda.
Like what? Well, I'm Erwin,
Mm-hmm.
and this is my third quarter, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, Eric, why did you choose to go into film?
So I started working as a journalist. I really love the world of journalism, but I found myself stuck writing other people's stories. I always found film being interesting. I don't know why I can't talk English today. I'm sorry, people, but
Latinos.
yeah. So I found like a film school, and I was like, wait, I really can write my own stories. I really can tell people my point of view of stuff. So I started like looking for schools, investigating projects. I started working in documentaries and other movies and short films. And so then I decided to go to film school, and I'm here. Thank you, Jesus.
Hey, amen, amen.
Hey.
Hey.
Milan, what's your story?
Well, I have a weird type of journey.
Sorry, audio. Sorry. So sorry. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Ryan is like, oh
It's
shit.
all good.
I'm so sorry.
It's poor ears.
Go ahead.
No, but I was actually first. I was an animation student at the Virginia Beach Art Institute, and I thought I wanted to make animated movies and do Disney and all that. But then I realized I like watching animated movies more than actually drawing and making them in Maya. So I decided maybe something more streamlined. So I found there's a motion graphics department in Savannah campus at SCAD, and it kind of mixed some of my graphic design background that I did in high school, because I was in a graphic design high school. And I mixed some of that along with my knowledge of like Photoshop and all the other applications of Adobe. So I was like, okay, maybe that's a practical approach. So literally 4 years of practical kind of motion graphics, learning how to do title sequences, post-production, stuff like that. But then I realized along the way, I got a lot of friends in film majors, and I was like, I really like film itself, not just making y'all credits all the time. I want to actually shoot your movie. So I looked into different film departments, and then I realized SCAD Atlanta had a great film department, as well as in Atlanta, the hub of film right now. So that was kind of my next move after graduating, and here I am.
Nice. We're happy you're here.
Thank you,
Erwin,
lady.
what's your story?
Okay, I'm a little bit crazy. In general, I wanted to be like, when I was younger, I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be like everything. But when I was in my during my undergrad, I got this opportunity for making this documentary. Well, I did like a couple of short films, but like my thesis project was this documentary about child labor, and then like these got me like really far, like the president and everything. Like it was like very big deal, and I found like, oh, okay, so I wasn't even like a filmaholic at all, and then I found like, okay, so filmmaking is like a good platform like for telling stories. Like people don't know about these little kids, like like working in this area. So it's like a good way to disclosure like those stories that people don't know about. So yes, like I just started to see filmmaking as like from a different light, and yeah, that's why I'm like very on the path.
Okay. I guess I should go into my story.
Yes.
My
Yes.
story. What is my story? I'm Haitian. I always go with that. Ça passe on my zos.
What did you say?
Ça passe. So it's like, what's up? So,
Okay.
and zos are like, it's another word for like Haitian people. Like, what up, zo? Like,
I know a couple of Creole
it
people.
technically
But-
means bone, but like, like,
Yeah.
like, what up? Like,
Bone?
piece of my rib. You know
What
I mean?
up?
Like,
That's
what
some
up?
gangster stuff. I like that.
Wait, I'm from Puerto Rico and Erwin is from.
Dominican.
Military brats in the house.
We're neighbors.
Back
We
to
are.
Caribbean flow.
Caribbean food.
But yeah, I'm Haitian, and I don't know. I guess since I was a little kid, I like storytelling. Now being Haitian, you only had a couple of job options: doctor, lawyer, engineer, maybe a business person. So I was on the doctor route for a while, but I still love telling. I loved telling stories growing up. I would like take my Barbie dolls and create like soap operas.
That's
I mean, I had like my own little TV show for them. Like they all had their own backstories, and it was very soap opera-ish, but like that. And I would spend hours doing that. Yes, I would spend hours doing that, and like my mom got mad because I think I was still like 13 or 14, and I was still playing with my dolls because I was like, I'm on season 12. Like, leave me alone. Like, I got work to do.
Season 12. Grey's Anatomy.
Showrunner.
But I don't know. I think at the age of like 14, I was like, no, I can't actually be a doctor. I hate it because I had volunteered at the hospital a couple of times, and I realized how much I hate the hospital. Like white wall sterilization. Like it was just hospitals are very sterile, and I was like, that's not the type of environment that I could be in. So I switched to lawyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey,
did my undergrad. I went to Oakwood University, did my undergrad there. My first year there, I was international studies and English. I loved English so much because, storytelling. I love Shakespeare. So I was like, I could totally be an English teacher. I'd do that on the side, and I'd be a diplomat for the UN. And then I hated that. So I switched to broadcast journalism.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're doing everything.
Yeah, I've been around.
That's awesome.
Because I knew for a fact I wanted to tell stories. So my idea was if I was a diplomat, I could be advocating on behalf of the people so I can know the stories of the people and do something about it. As a news anchor, I was like, okay, I could bring light to certain situations. Like that's literally telling people's story. But it really wasn't the type of storytelling that I wanted to go into. And then I found, I got asked to help make a short film, and I was like, oh my God, this is what I want to do. So I came to SCAD because I was like, I love Atlanta. I wanted to come to SCAD, and here
That's
I
a
am.
good story, though.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh,
It
thank
is.
you.
Yeah,
You have, like,
inspiring.
We have traveled.
Yeah.
around every field,
I've
which is
been,
very interesting.
yeah, I've
You
been
have different
around.
points of view.
Because
that will
everybody
help
in
you
my
out a lot.
family is in the medical field.
Wow.
So like my dad is a respiratory therapist, my
Wow.
mom's a nurse, my sister, now a nurse, my other sister, also a nurse, my aunts and uncles, LPNs, RNs, everybody's in the medical field.
That's awesome. See, this podcast is like getting us closer.
Exactly.
Because I didn't know anything about you guys.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting to know you all.
Because we're so busy making films that we
Yes.
actually don't know who we're making films
Exactly.
with.
What SCAT stands for? Like
Sleep
the
comes
real
after death.
Sleep comes after death.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
For real, like
It's
you don't
really true.
get to sleep in this.
You don't get to.
You don't.
School.
They keep you busy, but I appreciate how busy they keep you.
Yeah. It
Absolutely.
is positive.
Yeah.
It's.
And I love the people that I'm around. Like I love you guys. Like, and I can't wait to keep doing this podcast with like more people. It's great.
Come on.
Give me those tears, the tears are flowing. Here we go. Now, if anything, like these opportunities you rarely get, like any other place. Like and people are so creative and willing to start new things and branch out, and it's really been. It's been awesome.
It's been all fun.
Yes. We get to talk about Harry Potter on the podcast. That's awesome.
I know. Like literally, I'll like go home and watch a movie, and I'll be like, I'm studying.
Exactly.
It's so
Wait.
productive.
Sometimes I don't want to watch movies because I feel like I'm studying. Like
You're breaking the movie apart.
Like,
this is the opening image. This is the dark
night of the soul. Criticizing.
All the
Exactly.
Being judgmental in my
Like, and my family hates watching movies with me now because I'll be like, ooh, rewind that. Ooh, that's a crane. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm like, what time in the day did they shoot
I know.
this?
Exactly.
If
I'm like,
you
is
shoot it
this
in the morning, it's gonna
sunset
be like the
or
light is gonna be different.
sunrise?
Exactly.
That's
Like,
not healthy. I think
It's not.
That's not healthy.
Really
It's
It's not good.
Especially
exciting.
like when
That's
you're like
exciting.
when you see continuity, like
Yeah.
that water bottle was
Was
not
not
on the
there.
table,
Her hair
and now it's on the
changed.
coffee table.
Exactly.
Who shot this?
Or
who,
when they
who did this? Fire
Avengers
them!
house.
Fire them right now!
Or when they
Call
do
me.
like these reverse shots that the person is speaking, but when they do the reverse shot, it's like,
Yeah.
doing
Oh, I
nothing. I'm
hate
like,
those.
he's
I
not
hate those.
speaking.
I'm like,
He's not
at
speaking.
least
She's
make
supposed
it,
to be
man.
speaking.
Now I can identify when they're doing like ADR. Like,
Oh,
you know,
me
when,
too.
like,
I hate that. Yes,
like,
I
I
agree.
hate
I'm
it
like,
so
oh
much.
no.
Like, or I'll
Yeah.
know the only reason why you put this shot in here is because you didn't have real footage of the person saying that, so you just went to the reverse shot.
Like, we're
I hate
thinking of everything, like
I
in
know.
every single detail.
Same.
And the fact that like because now like I also write, I'm like I can predict what's gonna happen.
Yeah, a lot of
With,
times.
within
A lot
like
of
the
times.
first 30
Exactly.
seconds of the movie. I'm like, okay, yeah, she's probably gonna die.
Yeah.
She's actually gonna be the antagonist. They're misleading you. That person is not the antagonist.
Exactly. He changes the most.
Exactly.
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
there's the call to action. There we go.
Yep.
Oh, all is lost moment, but don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's gonna
Because hope is on the way.
I can't take it.
True. I can't.
I'm like,
Hope is
damn,
on
now
the
that I
way.
know the formula,
Yeah.
I
Hope
can't.
is on
I
the
can't
way.
watch.
You can't unsee it.
I
It's
can't.
fun though.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's a show, one show that I've seen that I've like, I can never guess the ending to it. Not really. Is like the Santa Clarita Diet.
Dude, I haven't started
That
that. I need to
show,
watch that. It's
like
like
so crazy.
Drew
like, it
Barrymore and
just-
Homeboy.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Because like I'll be like, okay, this is probably gonna happen, and they go the opposite
Right.
direction.
Really?
I'm like, oh, this is refreshing.
See, I saw it and I'm just happy Drew Barrymore is like still going.
You
that was
know,
my
I
childhood.
have an issue with her. I think her acting is a little,
Yeah, it's Drew Barrymore acting sometimes.
yeah.
It's like
You know, like she's. Let me use my words. She's a little wooden, if that makes sense. Like she's.
interesting
It's-
adjective.
I don't know how to explain it, but like she's just
She's like, oh, like there's little noises. There's a lot of
like
noises.
her acting is not bad. It's just a very specific type
Kind
of
of like Renee
acting.
Zellweger, I feel.
You know, like
similar.
Santa Clarita Diet is perfect for her because she is that character.
The zombie.
But like, I don't know. She's not my favorite actress. I won't put her on my list.
Honestly, I feel like Orlando Bloom is not my favorite actor.
You know what? I haven't seen him in anything since Pirates of the Caribbean.
He was in
Caribbean? How do you
What
say
did
that?
we say? He's okay. I feel like
You know, I just haven't seen him.
Typecast.
I haven't heard anything about Orlando Bloom since he punched
Katy Perry.
Justin Bieber.
Oh!
He punched Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
He
well,
punched
what?
Justin Bieber
He's a
over
violent type?
something. I don't
Okay, Orlando.
Well, it was when Justin
Poor
Bieber was in
man.
his douchey phase.
Oh.
So,
Did it
I don't
ever
know.
stop? I'm just kidding.
So I am on AFI's 100 greatest American films of all time.
Here we
And it is safe to say that I have maybe seen only 5 or 6% of the movies on this
I have
list.
never seen Forrest Gump.
We're on the
You've never seen Forrest Gump? Run, Forrest, run! I was bullied to that movie.
Oh my
Everybody told me
God.
run.
I
said,
won't
run,
judge.
Forrest,
I
run!
won't judge.
That movie's a classic.
Wait, no, moment of
Every
silence.
child.
I won't judge.
Sorry, people. I haven't seen
I haven't
The
seen
bitch
so many
is in
movies.
Why have
Savannah
you
that
not
they
seen
use.
it?
I
Really?
don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
It's on Netflix.
It's so
Netflix.
iconic.
It is.
It's
I'm
really
like,
good
come on,
because
man.
one of my favorite
That's what it's
things
like.
about that
I want to be
movie
there.
We gotta
is that it
To
goes
the bench,
it
just
goes
stop.
through
I know.
lots
No,
of
it is
periods
Yeah,
of time.
I know that.
And it's
yeah.
just it's so fascinating to see like this character
Yeah,
go
I've
through
seen
these
it.
different eras.
I know the quote, like my mama told me of like life is a
Box of chocolate.
Chocolate.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also shot in Savannah, that bench scene.
Yep.
Yes.
Just
That's-
plug.
Well,
I-
that's what they love to say.
They love
I
to
wanna
say
go there
every
and see
tour
it.
you go on.
Oh, we
we'll
should.
say it.
Is
I'm
it now in a
down.
museum? I don't actually know what
I think
happened
it's
to
still
that
there, but it has
bench.
a plaque. Has a plaque. No, actually, I have seen the bench. It's downtown. But yes.
Oh well, Milan will be our guide.
Yes, I got you. Yes.
I'm scared of saying this one.
What?
It'd be the
I haven't
best time of your night.
seen Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Oh,
haven't
God.
You know, I'm not mad that you haven't seen it.
Yeah, okay.
I've
It's
seen
okay.
it.
Either.
I've seen snippets. It's not my fave.
But it's
But
it's
it's
a
a
good
classic.
it's good. It's a
So
classic.
also I claim that Steven Spielberg is my favorite director ever,
Mm.
but I haven't seen E.T.
Wow.
You need to see that
Yeah,
one.
That's
that's
the
a
cutest.
child.
Those
That's
Sorry,
are like
I'm
I'm
classic.
sorry,
Character
Steven.
building.
I'm
Character
sorry,
building.
Steven.
Cutest.
Yes, it's really sweet. That movie is beautiful.
So yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't
you
seen
need
that.
to. You need to.
I've never seen The Sound of Music.
I
I
love
love
the
the
sound
songs.
of music.
I love the songs. That's
I
like,
love it. Is one of my favorite musicals
Musicals.
of all.
Oh, it's a
Really?
musical.
yes.
I haven't seen
Okay.
it
It's
either.
so
It is beautiful.
good.
It is beautiful.
It
Was
is
it
so
Julie
good.
Andrews?
Oh
Julie
my
Andrews
God.
is in it, right?
Julie Andrews.
Isn't Julie Princess Diaries lady Julie Andrews?
Yeah.
Yes, she is. Right. I
And
thought
Sound of Music?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Singing in the Rain. Yes. Sound of Music is, Julie Andrews is in that. Sorry. I thought you were talking about Singing in the Rain. I was about to say, I
It's
love
so
that
smooth.
movie. I mean, I
Sound
still
of
love
Music
the
is
Sound of
beautiful,
Music.
and I
It's
love
so
that
great.
song. All the
Is
single
it?
songs.
What's one of the songs? Because I can't put my name.
Okay, I can't sing.
Oh, wait.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Door.
So, a deer, a feet,
I know it in
That's
Spanish.
real.
That's why.
Gray,
Sing
a
in
drop of
Spanish.
golden sun.
Pom, pom.
Me,
el
a name I
nombre
call
que me
myself.
doy,
Hey.
fácil
I'm
es de
on my way to
recordar.
Turn up, turn up.
So,
Sola
a needle
soy inmensa
pulling thread.
luz.
Hey, hey.
La
A note to
luz
follow
al sol.
What?
Tea,
Sí,
a
es la
drink with
contraria
German bread.
no. Y
Don't
otra vez
bring
ya
us back to
vuelve
do,
todo,
do,
empieza
do,
la
do. A deer, a thief. Okay, we all Okay, sorry for the people. I'm sorry. My singing is not the greatest.
That was a break commercial. A commercial break.
Commercial break. I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes. Okay, I'll watch it. I just feel I don't know color correction.
She's you have to watch. You have to watch.
You
I'll
have
watch
to.
it.
It was literally that was one of the movies that made me love musicals. Like when I was a kid, my mom would take me to see like Broadway plays and stuff like that, it was great, and that's what made me love theater so much. But The Sound of Music is what like solidified it for me because my mom and I would like watch it all the time because it was our
That
favorite
one and
movie.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
I have seen Mary Poppins.
Snippets of Mary.
I have seen it, but I don't
They're
remember all of it
They're
because
doing,
I feel
like,
like
a
I watched it a
revival.
long time ago. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, they're doing like a new one.
Really?
love to.
Updated people?
Look, Julie Andrews would be.
She's
I would
everything.
pay her to be my grandma.
Same. I want to be her. I want to be
Um, Ben-Hur, you know, I
I've
tried to
seen
watch
it.
it, and I have not.
It's
just
long.
Ben-Hur.
I was forced to watch.
You were forced. Like, it came on TCM.
Yeah. It's
Also,
a remake, right? No?
Shameless plug. You guys should totally get Filmstruck if you're a film student not on Filmstruck. I'm not on it yet, but you know.
should.
Shameless plug, trying to get sponsored. Yeah, TCM played Ben-Hur, and I don't know, I just couldn't get with it. I think I watched like 15 minutes and was like, okay, I'm just gonna start laundry and I'll be back.
Let it play in the background.
I never get back.
Yeah, something
Let
in
there
the
be that
back.
background.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. I watched it because I needed to do a test on it, so I studied it,
Oh, nice.
but not like enjoyed.
Yeah, like I
It's
see
just
that.
purpose.
I mean, it's not like I
It's
feel
like gladiator type of thing going on.
I'm like okay.
I have
over
not
it.
seen Bonnie and Clyde.
The old school one, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
my mother-
1967.
My
Yeah,
mother
really
just
like that.
texted me that a plane just crashed here in Atlanta.
What?
Really?
I know.
You know about
What?
It's
Pause, y'all.
it was a plane from Puerto Rico. It crashed in Savannah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh my
10
God.
Puerto Ricans died.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my
Passengers.
god.
Like legit moment of silence.
Oh my god.
What the heck?
Yeah, it was sad. It's sad.
Wow.
The thing
God
is,
You
bless
say with this
everyone.
slight jiggle in your like slight
because
smile
I'm
on your
always
face.
smiling. I'm sorry, people.
It's like
That's
his
my.
despair.
When I'm mad, yeah,
wonder
but,
it's kinda like-
I already suffered it. It was, I think, yeah,
Okay.
but
Okay, sorry about that
Yeah.
breakdown.
God bless
Yeah.
everyone though
But,
involved.
yeah.
Yes.
So
So
I have
terrible.
never seen Alien.
aliens?
Alien?
I
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
I haven't
either.
seen
What
that.
is that?
I've
I'm
seen
not even
it.
sure what that is. I know there's
Yeah.
like somebody's
Like you're
gonna be listening
listening.
to this.
Yeah.
going,
They'd be
my
like,
God, you guys haven't
"This
seen any
sucks."
of this? How are you
Oh
film
my God.
majors?
Well, I
suck.
have watched Citizen Kane.
I don't know either, but you know we're on the right track, and I'm
Yes,
seeing.
this is why we're talking about
Yeah.
it. So we can
Singing
Singing in
fix
the
what
Rain
we're
is
doing.
number 5 on AFI's list.
Is it really?
Yes,
I've
and I
never
love
seen
that
it.
musical.
Singing in the rain. I've never
Yes.
I'm
seen.
singing in the rain.
No,
Yes,
no.
singing in the
Dang,
rain.
I've seen
Psycho?
What a
movies.
glorious feeling.
You've seen them,
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes.
What movie?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
here.
I haven't
Yes.
seen the
Okay,
the good,
hey
the bad,
guys,
and the
I know a
ugly.
movie we've all seen, Psycho. Y'all had to watch it, right?
I've
Alfred Hitchcock.
seen it,
You guys
but-
saw it, right?
Yeah.
They screened it here, didn't you go?
No.
Okay.
Eric said he hasn't watched it.
No, I
Shame.
watch it.
Shame in her.
I really haven't.
I quoted
Sunset
this
Boulevard.
Never seen it.
so
Me
much,
neither.
but I've never seen The Godfather. But I've
See, I'm
quoted all the
trying.
time.
It's so
I love
hard.
that movie.
Is
But
it?
see, okay, here's the issue, right? You need time to watch all these movies. But if you're making movies,
You
it's so
don't
hard to
Yeah.
sit down
Like,
and
it's-
watch movies.
Exactly.
This is a period for us just like to focus on making movies and
Our
learn how to
craft.
make movies. And then we're gonna
Yeah.
have time to settle down.
To research the greats.
Well, I hope
to
while
respect and
I
watch the
polish
greats.
my
Because,
Oscars.
seriously, like I try, but at the same time I have a lot of things going on. in
I
my
try.
life.
Honestly, I'm getting into more
hard.
international movies. I'm like, America's
And, you know, I feel
cool
like
and
they
all,
don't get
but
enough like
no, not enough like
recognition.
at all.
And there's some really good international.
And isn't
Yeah,
Amelie
they
French based?
Yes.
Yes.
Amelie's- Amelie's
And
good.
I like the
Call Me by Your Name is international.
oh, is it?
Italian.
Yes.
Italian.
I haven't seen it
Good.
either.
I hear raves.
It's
It's one of our
cute.
professor's
It is cute.
favorite
It's
movies.
cute.
Yeah.
Yes, who? Quinn?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
he's done the same name.
That's okay. He's gonna be on the podcast.
What's up, Quinn?
You guys are gonna be introduced to Quinn.
Hi, Quinn.
Hi, Quinn.
Hi.
Well, he's not here right now. Why y'all saying hi?
He's
I
listening.
don't know. I just
baby.
followed
Oh,
the
he
list.
listening.
Yeah.
Come on, Quinn.
Shout
You
out
have
to
to be up here
Quinn.
talking to you.
Shout
It's
out
about
to
to be
Quinn.
Shout out.
He's currently the
amazing.
best professor of.
That's
Kenny's gonna come up here too.
We're gonna cut that one out because he might be here with Kenny.
Choose.
We're gonna cut that part out.
Edit.
We're gonna edit it
Every
out.
professor.
Edit out.
But here,
But Quinn is
just for it to be
one
recorded.
One
here.
of the greatest teachers
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
One of them. There's a lot of them, but he's
one.
definitely in the category of the good ones, the really good ones. So
Yeah,
shout out
it's
to
like-
you, Quinn.
Shout out. By the way.
Shout out to Erwin for almost canceling our podcast.
What?
Nothing, ignore me.
Yeah,
Almost
Erwin
canceling
canceling our
ruining
podcast.
Our podcast.
Relationships.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So,
He's
yeah.
on it.
I haven't seen.
Fight Club.
What's the about?
Do you like?
I
do you
love
like eating
Fight Club.
popcorn?
I quote, though I never
while
seen
watching
it.
movies?
You never talk about Fight Club, so it's
You
your
know,
job.
I
I'm supposed to talk about Fight Club.
I like
Yeah.
It's
popcorn,
a
but
line
the
in
kernels
movies,
get
but I
stuck
don't
on my teeth.
Ah,
and
I
get
thought you were
really
talking
mad.
to me right now. I was so
True.
confused. I was like, what is
Same
happening?
issue.
But I don't like movie theater popcorn because they put too much butter on their shit.
The more better, the better. That's the only popcorn. I don't know about
What?
that stuff.
I'm trying to have a heart attack.
I would have died.
Well, you die happy.
I would have
Hey,
died.
and
You
it's
die
with a lot
happy.
of butter.
I'm
Yes,
not
I
happy.
paid for
I'm
this
not
movie.
trying
You
to
gotta
die at
put
all.
the butter
I got
in, but
movies to make.
cholesterol levels better go up for this movie.
I don't know. I'm trying to learn.
What do you guys? What do you guys like eating while watching movies? Like
Anything.
What's your routine?
Sushi.
Anything that fills
Really?
me up.
That's so boring.
Bunch of cruncher.
What? When you go into
And other candy.
I don't know.
I used
Maybe
to have
that's
a
this
thing
is
where I
really
used to
Hispanic
love
about me,
Cheez-Its.
but I'm
Cheez-Its and fruit snacks.
Fruit snacks.
I used to love eating Cheez-Its and fruit snacks while watching TV.
Yes.
No, I
I'll
got so
do
fat.
that. I gotta
What?
have noodles. I gotta have a meal. Like,
exactly.
this is a- this
I
is
do
an
that,
event.
but when I go to
Well,
the
that's
theater,
when I'm not, because like when I eat, I'm watching TV. Like I refuse to eat
same.
I thought we were
unless I'm
talking.
watching.
Yeah, I need
I
some.
thought we
I
were
like
talking
eating
about
some
theater.
Things that are like
Eating.
Oh,
in
and the
theater.
movie theater?
Like-
snack.
no,
Oh.
like
And the movie theater,
But
sometimes I don't eat anything. That's expensive.
That's
dish.
why you have to learn from the Hispanic culture and do like me. Every
You
time I
gotta
go-
bring in your own food.
Yeah, I
know.
brought
What, it's a
Taco
movie theater?
Bell.
Oh, heck
I don't know
yeah.
if we
You
have
got
to drop
sushi, You
names.
gotta bring your own stuff.
Okay.
Hide it in your shirt.
Listen
What's
to
the
me.
best way
I don't
to
know if I
hide
can
mama.
drop names.
I'm gonna tell you
but
the best way.
What?
Because
Okay,
that's what I'm learning.
you go in with a big ass purse.
Yeah, that's how
Okay,
I was
you go
bringing
in
a
with a
friend.
purse.
Yep.
I'll tell you how we did it.
Or a big jacket.
We went in.
A big
My
jacket.
mama had a
hide,
purse.
you hide.
I had a purse. My mama's purse is where we put the cool stuff. So we literally got like the little blue packets that you use to cool your
Yeah.
lunches.
What?
Put it in
That's
my mama's
it.
purse.
That's
Put some
it.
Capri Suns in
That's
there.
it.
Maybe some couple of fruit slices. You know what I'm saying? And in my purse we had
That's how you do it.
sandwiches.
Yep.
Okay. Or we go to McDonald's. That's when they
Buy,
had
you
the
go to
dollar
Taco
menu,
Bell,
and the dollar menu
McDonald's,
was of the Lord.
Wendy's.
Buy
go
up
to
the dollar
everything.
menu,
Yes.
throw it into
You
your
go to the
bag.
dollar store.
Now the whole theater's gonna be smelling like
Yeah.
McDonald's,
That's
but
it.
no one has ever tattled on us.
Have
Exactly.
you ever gotten in trouble?
At the movie theater?
Never.
I have.
Oh, I have
Really?
not.
Because I'm
What did you
goofy
do?
as heck, and I had a little jacket, and I had Chinese food I got from like one of those
Ah.
things, and I put it in my pocket. And then the
Yeah.
security guard was
You're
like,
so obvious.
"Can you
Can you just
move
get
it?"
by.
And I had to take it out and get my ticket. He's like, "Do you have your ticket?" And then I asked anybody else. That was racism, but I'm leave it alone. But legit, did it ask
Don't
anybody
blame it on
else?
racism.
Did it ask anybody
You
else?
smelled the mushu pork on you.
Yeah.
What about the lady over there?
Yeah,
Is she
mushy
not?
pork.
Is she got the mushy pork?
Don't blame it
I
on
ain't got
racism.
mushy
Smelled that
pork.
house
Do I look
lo
like-
mein.
Do I look like house
What's
lo
your
mein?
lo mein?
Coming out looking like
Girl,
house lo
you
mein?
come back.
I'm
Listen,
just saying.
listen. If
I
I'm a
was
security
just
guard
walking.
and you
I
pass
was
by
walking.
like you got the Chinese food store in your purse,
Exactly.
I'm stopping you
Golden
too.
Dragon
I'm
stuff.
just saying.
But
You
I'll
have
let
to
you go if you give me an egg roll.
I would have gave them all the egg
Exactly.
rolls. They gave
They
but I had to
smell those
awkwardly
dumplings.
take it out of my
Listen,
underarmpit and
They
get my
probably
ticket and hide
smelled
it back.
that
I had to
mushu
really
pork.
That's
try.
Bye.
Amateur.
I
Dead.
tried.
Yeah. You just go to
Dang
the
it, I
dollar
bought
store, you
this
buy
one.
everything.
You know you got to bring in a purse. And, but the
How
thing
much
is,
purse?
you don't open. You need a purse with a zipper
Yeah.
to
Let me poke it
contain
out.
the smell.
Exactly.
And you got to put the food in a plastic bag and then put the plastic bag in your purse to contain the smell. So that way when you walk past, you're not
Facts.
suspicious. And then somebody asks you, why you smell like McDonald's? Because I work at McDonald's. What you want from me?
Maybe I like
And
their
then
cologne. Maybe I like
then
their
they'll leave you
fragrance.
alone. But that's
Maybe that's my
a
type of
secret.
thing, bro. Now, see, I see offended. Them asking me any types of questions. I'm a paying customer up in here. I don't need,
Exactly.
I'm just
Exactly.
saying.
You just let them know.
You
And
messed
you
up
just
my
and when
dollars.
you open like any type of juice or soda, yeah, you wait for an explosion or something. Or screaming something, you go like, you wait for the
best
moment.
The best time to do it, if you don't want to wait for the explosion, and the previews when the big music starts going.
Yes.
That's the part. Yeah.
True. Are you guys these
You have
type
to
of people?
What
What type of people are you in the theater? The
I was
one
just about to
that
ask
is like-
that. What are your pet peeves
Okay.
and pros and cons of theater people? Theater
Are you?
experience.
I am the one that is always quiet and like putting like trying to everybody around me be quiet too. Like
Exactly. Don't
Pizza,
talk to
everybody
me.
shush.
Don't breathe. Don't look at me. Well, we can look at each other like, but don't make sounds. I don't like when the high schoolers go to all together. They're like on the phones taking photos. I'm like, I'm trying to watch the movie. I don't like. I have every pet peeve.
I'm the loudest poser. I'm the loudest person up in
like,
there.
literally,
I'm
no,
real.
we
I'm
went to
sorry.
watch
I'm
it.
obnoxious as all freaking get out.
Listen,
But
I'm
wait,
sorry.
for horror movies
mostly for
I'm
horror.
usually horror movies.
I don't do horror
are,
movies.
Hey.
We don't count those because
okay.
it's there to
Different.
scare you.
wait. Because this lady right next in front of me is another level. Like literally, we went to watch it, and I almost
It
got
is
out of
scary.
the theater without an arm, because she would be like,
I don't do jump scares.
She'd be grabbing your arm.
oh my god, no, she was like,
Erwin got
pulling-
mad at me. This is the
pulling
first time
my
Erwin actually was
arm.
physically angry with me. We
Listen.
don't get in arguments a lot, but
I
his face
understand.
was like, "I hate you right now." I was twisting. I was doing the most.
I
and was
understand,
like,
but
"Sorry,
that's
I'm
horror
sorry."
movies. Like
you better.
I don't know, that's horror movies, so I feel like it's more forgivable. But for me, so I'm relatively quiet in the theater. However, I do have my moments. So like if somebody if a character does something really fucking stupid, like I'm sitting there in the theater going, or like if something's like really bad, I'll be like, like I can't help it. It's the Caribbean in me.
No,
That
same.
We
Like,
do
she
that.
was like, "You should have saw that coming. Why didn't you do that?"
Eric,
We all
close
know.
your ears because I'm about to
Yeah.
give an example, and it's about Harry Potter.
No, don't do that. No.
Close your ears, close your ears, close your
I'm
ears.
gonna hear that. Jesus,
Okay.
horrible
So,
people.
like, remember in
horrible
the-
people. I don't know what's I'm
You
in
can't
this
talk
podcast. I'm trying to talk because I can't hear you guys. What's horrible people?
So,
Have you
you know the
think you
part
talk-
where
some people
like
I'm talking about.
Harry and
Do you think,
Hermione,
I'm hearing everything.
like
You
that
don't know
part,
when. You
you know that whole like
Apparition.
apparition
Yeah.
part thing.
Yes.
When I saw that
Really upset
happen,
about that.
I was like,
The
I was
operation.
really,
you said?
no
Like-
apparition, like
like the
you know when they
vision.
fake kiss, like
Are you guys
in the
finished?
last
Nope.
movie.
Keep going. Nope. Keep going.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Well, whatever.
What's
There's a
up?
part where they did that,
What's up?
and
So, this is
I
horrible
literally
people.
went,
This is horrible.
Jesus.
You know
Like,
what?
I was
like,
so
find the freaking
mad.
lead. We've been
We're
holding
good,
it in
Eric.
this whole time. No, this is my thing with
Don't
that.
happened.
do that with-
Oh, wait, we're
The
good.
horrible
We're
people.
good. This is my thing with that. No spoilers, but legit. When
Okay.
something's been building up so much, especially in a series, I reserve the right as a dedicated watcher to express my hatred or elation or any type of emotion. So if I'm like, oh dang, Harry did, oh yeah, find a freaking lead,
Yeah.
and they do stuff, that's my right.
But
You
you know,
understand?
people weren't mad. People laughed because it was a really quiet, and all you heard, like as soon as that thing
Hey.
came on, I was like I was so mad, and I did it so loud that the people were laughing, and I was like, oh, I didn't mean for y'all to
Yeah,
But everybody
'cause it's
else
like,
wanted
yeah,
to be
like
nice.
everybody else was so.
My reaction was everybody's reaction.
Dude, it's
But
real.
no, yeah.
It's insane. I'm just
I'm
embarrassed
relatively
and
quiet. I just, if there's a moment where I'm just like, I'm over it, or like the character, because I get really into the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm either a character or I am one of the characters. And I get super attached to the characters. So when they do something stupid, like, I feel it.
You're like,
Yeah.
no,
Like,
you know better.
like
You've been
when
through
somebody
stuff.
gets embarrassed, I feel the embarrassment for them.
Yeah, that's
Like, I
horrible.
internalize
That
it.
movie,
You
Carrie,
cringe.
changed my life. So I was like, oh, they put pins on you?
Like,
Oh, tear it up,
like,
Carrie,
it's
tear
like
it
I would, it's like
Kill
I
them
was
all.
that character, and I'm like, oh my god.
Same.
Like when I watch like the comedy movies and things get like really, really like
Yes.
ridiculous.
Hangover.
Oh my
That movie
god.
gave me so much.
Have you guys
anger.
ever seen Death at a Funeral or something
Yes,
like
I
that?
love that
You know the part where like he sits on his hand and like the dude poops on his hand? I literally,
What?
I felt that. And I almost like fell out of my chair because I was like, oh my God, that's so nasty.
Hilarious.
That's so nasty.
That is a beautiful movie. Like, amazing comedy.
Movie.
Amazing comedy.
Like,
there's so many movies. Like, oh my gosh. What's the movie?
What type of people are we?
You are in the theater. Well, of course.
I'm like the one that is shutting down, shutting up everybody.
And I'm the one that's being shushed because I'm loud and I'm very expressive in the movie theater. That is me.
yeah.
Mm.
Especially in horror movies, I'm the one that screams. I'm not always that one that screams. Just fine.
Okay.
Yes. What about you, Eric?
I'm probably the one shushing you.
Shushing me?
Yeah.
Boring. Just kidding. Yeah.
No, but you have to respect the art. It's an art.
I feel like it's respect. It's like, I'm enjoying your movie so much. I'm reacting to it. I'm twisting people's arms. I'm yelling. I'm laughing. I'm going off on that person that cheated on her because she didn't deserve it. That's what you have to do to show appreciation.
But don't scream it in my ear. Don't kick the back of my seat.
Yeah, the kicking, I can't.
Because
children
you're gonna
in
have
the movie
popcorn
theater.
on your ears.
Yeah, that's quite violent. I can't do
That
children in the
happens.
movie theater, which I know it's messed up to say, but I just can't.
me
I don't
neither.
think that they're of the age yet to appreciate what a movie theater
Nope.
is.
No.
Wow.
Don't
I'm
waste your
just
money.
saying, I don't
Yeah,
need you asking me every
yeah.
question or telling me to move over.
What's
a
gonna
seat.
happen? You sure? What did that person said? This and that.
I know,
Like,
mommy.
shut up.
He's
Yeah,
green.
my mom does that. Like when we're watching movies and stuff like that. Like I hate it, especially if I haven't seen a movie. Yeah, like we're watching it together. Like I don't know. I know the same information you know, but I can't see into
like
the future.
I can't give you any
Like,
other stuff.
You don't want me to spoil this for you, so just watch the damn thing.
Exactly. Or if it's something, I can't stand watching with parents without, if it's something hip or some slang, be like, what does that mean? Tell me. I'm like the dictionary for all things like millennials.
Urban Dictionary.
Yes. We're like,
Mom's
oh my gosh,
Urban
they said
Dictionary.
weak. Oh, they said, dope. What is that? What is
Oh my
What
God!
does that
I
mean?
would
I know
literally
you
be like,
know.
what?
I know you know. Yeah.
Oh my
Expecting
God!
you to know it.
Yes, and when you don't, they think you're a nerd, or they really judge you. They judge you hardcore. Like, really,
aren't
you should
supposed
know
to be
that.
young?
Yeah, like,
Something
what are you
that.
here for? And I'm just like, excuse me.
I don't have that problem. Thank
Offense.
God. They know their stuff.
Ah,
I
see.
keep them informed.
Ah,
Oh,
So you don't
sees
ask
and
me.
moi.
Quizlets.
I quiz them. Yeah.
See, your mother
What
is-
is this word? The word of the day
Yes.
is woke.
Yes, which my mom really
I'm
didn't know what that meant
done.
for a long time. Me too.
My mom still doesn't understand what it means.
Do you
I
guys
know,
have
like,
like
yo.
a bad experience on set? Like a really bad one? Well, I have one.
I had a really
Go
Ah,
ahead,
okay.
talk about your bad
Yeah.
I have one
experience.
that it's like it's resonated in my head ever since
Tell
it
us.
happened.
Tell
Well, it was
Share
like I was working for this Dominican movie, and then I was a PA, and you know like how PAs how to do everything on set, like literally everything, and in the movie was this celebrity, this Dominican celebrity, like he was one of the main actors, and we were shooting on a basketball field, basketball like a basketball.
Court. Yeah.
Lord.
Thank you.
Yes.
So it was very sunny, and then every time the director said cut, I was supposed to run to the artist with an umbrella, like for creating shades for him, and I was like, okay. And then like I wasn't fast enough to be like every time the guy said cut, I run into the celebrity. So there was the second AD. She was like the most annoying girl in the entire world, and I was like, and she
There's
was like
always
getting
that
upset.
person.
She was getting upset with me because I wasn't quicker enough, and I was like I'm doing my best. Like I only have 2 legs. You guys are like you are very far from where I'm standing. So, and she was like, she literally brought me like 2 more umbrellas. Like she thought like the problem was the umbrella, and I was carrying one umbrella, and she told me like, okay, so grab these umbrellas, like she thought like bringing me more umbrellas, I would be quicker. I was like carrying 3 umbrellas without like I wouldn't be capable of creating any shades on the actor. It was stupid. Like I was really upset.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
See, my only horrible, well, it was more like, well, I don't know. You tell me if you guys think that this is a horrible set experience. So we went into this place to shoot a documentary. And the venue was very, very small. So we couldn't go in with a lot of equipment. So, I mean, very bareback, like guerrilla style, right? And so we didn't go in with lights. We didn't go in with tripods. We just went in with cameras, our lavalier mics, and a boom. And I let my DP go off, who was also the director. I let him go off and film because, like, even though it was small, like, one of us was going to get interviews and the other one was going to get B-roll, and then we would both run the cameras at the same time for certain interviews so we can cut back and forth between shots. And so we did that. I went home and I looked at the daily footage, and all his shots were, like, completely out of focus and very shaky, like, unusable footage. I literally put it in, like, when I was editing the video, I had a forbidden folder, like a forbidden bin that I imported the media into, and was like, I put like a warning on the bin saying, abandon all hope ye who enter this bin, and only pulled from it when I was like desperate. Like super freaking desperate.
No. That is really messed up.
And it was so...
It was a bad experience.
I think it's a horrible thing on set because I was under the illusion that things are great until I watched the dailies and realized I was in a shit show.
Wow. That's horrible. That's really horrible. That's really horrible. You just imagine. I will find him after. We'll go to his house.
Yeah, I'll find him.
Go to his house.
I'll find you and I'll kill you.
Yes. That's horrible. I don't know why you go that dark.
But, I was quoting a movie. Y'all, come on.
You sure?
Liam
Which movie?
You sure?
I will find you and I will kill you, Liam.
I know,
but... Take it.
Excuse me,
yeah,
I was going to say, I was like, is that another movie?
We know.
I'm just saying. No, but actually, I have annoying stuff, but I had like a messed up moment when I was like acting at one point, and it was partially my fault because I'm extra. I had to get really emotional, and like I need to be angry, but I couldn't for the life of me get angry. I was in a goofy mood, so I was trying to like really angry, and I was doing it for my friend's film. Well, I was like, slap me, man, like just in case to get me going, like I'm joking wholeheartedly in all seriousness. Homeboy hauls off and just in my face, and I was like, and I was so mad. I was like, what did you do that for? Why did you slap me?
He slapped you?
Yes.
It was
like a
dead.
mix. It was a mix of like, because it was funny looking, because I was kind of like,
it's not what?
Did you legit slap? And he was like, oh, and I was like, dude, that's like, it literally ruined the whole night. I was just like, you legit.
Well, you got in character, didn't you?
I did. I was ready to punch him in the face. I was all the way hyped. No. But I was like, I was kidding. Ha ha he he. Don't actually, and it was not right after that. He apologized a lot and he tried to make it up to me. But low key, I was like, homie, you did that. No one helped you. You did that on your own. I know I said it, but not I didn't mean it like that. Like, I'm kidding. And I was like, he was into the scene. He felt it. And I was like, dang. Like, that's why I was like, method actors, that's cool. But nah. this is acting. This ain't real. And it's not even the first time I almost got hit. That's so like this is people get serious.
Why are you offering people to hit you?
I didn't.
Milan?
That time
Milan,
I
don't
didn't
joke
want nobody.
about
Don't
that.
joke about
I'm
that.
just saying.
Wow.
That time, homegirl got way into character. She
Method
that
actors
wasn't
will
me. That
punch
wasn't
you.
me. I was just like, I'll stay away from all y'all
Like,
crazy.
hey
bitches.
guys,
I'll
I
stay
feel
away from all
bad.
y'all.
Want to hit me today to make me feel good?
I'm trying. I was
don't joke like
young.
that.
I was
They will
young.
be all
I was
in
going
jail
through
by
some
now.
things.
Said she was young.
I did not know people how mean they is. So
You don't have
I
to
understand.
be.
You learn, but you know what? A good slapping sometimes wake you up. It's like,
Child, I
never
don't-
do that again. So
I don't need. No, I'm good.
that's the story.
Okay.
I know.
That's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
crazy as heck.
Just life, people. Just life.
Just
Well,
I
like
would say I got slapped.
getting slapped is.
Some people can't say that. At least I got something on some people. I'm just saying.
Those are hilarious.
Lives.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't have like crazy story. Like people coming late to set, me cussing them at them. It's
No,
just-
the regular stuff.
yeah, the regular stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't like crazy stuff. Yeah.
See, that's the good.
Oh, I have another onset. So,
Onset?
story. Well, it's more, it's not horror. I was just really mad because, okay, so we shot this music video, right? And we had like 15 extras on set in this really small apartment for this music video because it had to be a party scene. So I charged my credit card for $80. I spent so much money on like chips and sodas and cookies. And then I paid for the pizzas, 6 pizzas.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, you know, it's all, and I paid for like the paper plates and all that other stuff. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna take a bag of Doritos and hide it for myself.
Right.
Like, I just want a bag of chips to take home.
Okay.
After all the money that I spent, I just want a bag of chips to take home.
Right.
So I hid the bag of chips. I hid them. When I tell you I hid them, I went to the bedroom, which was off limits for the extras because that's where we had our personal stuff, the crew. So I hid the bag of chips. And you know, the night goes on, they're partying and we're recording everything and stuff like that. We pack it up, we wrap, whatever. The end of the night comes, I'm gathering my stuff and I go to get my chips and they're freaking gone.
Oh my god.
Gone. Like a whole unopened bag of chips. And when I tell you those extras ate everything, there was not one slice of pizza left.
Wow.
Not one cookie left. Not a crumb was left. And that bag was gone. And I really sat there like,
Y'all vultures.
why? Why would y'all do that? And I knew it wasn't the crew because we were all getting ready to leave together because we were going to pack up the truck. So I was like, what are these extras really came in here and like saw the chips and said, I'm going to leave with that.
What kind of chips were they?
They were the Doritos sweet chili
no.
chips. Like, those were
See,
my
that's-
favorite.
Yeah.
And I was stressed out all day because I had the
Wow.
Avid midterm.
Dude.
And they took those chips. And I felt
broke
betrayed.
your spirit.
I felt betrayed. I was like,
No.
after everything I went through today,
Yeah, it's cool.
Right.
I really can't go home and eat these chips. And I'm not going back to the store
Right.
at 1 a.m. to buy more chips. I was so mad. I was so mad, y'all. That hurt my feelings.
No, dude, I just had issues with actors. That was always my thing. Like, actors tend to like take things too
That's gonna
far.
that's gonna be a podcast episode.
Actors.
Actor
Yeah.
horror
I
stories.
have a
We're-
saying though.
many,
We're putting a lot of
So
topics
many.
out there
I
for you.
know.
Like this
I'm
is gonna be
loving
like
it.
You can have
a
a
very-
segment with me and about Eric's sayings. I'm always teaching Milan sayings. And when somebody in it acts like a diva or in set, the actresses or the actors,
What's the saying?
the saying is, se cree que caga más arriba del culo.
Okay. All right. Slow
That
it down.
person believes that he or she shits more on top of her
Her head?
asshole.
Oh,
Like they don't, because it's kind of
Like her ish don't smell.
yeah.
no,
like,
almost
it's
like that, but they
magical
don't shit
food.
like you. They shit like I don't know.
It's
in the-
special people.
Yeah, because they think they're special, so they don't shit like you. So it's like se cree que caga más arriba del culo.
Cool, though.
They think
That's
that they
hard.
shit more like
You
On top of that, it has
Fascinating.
to be different. That's the segment for today.
Hey, put it out
Evergreen
Oh my
there.
God.
knowledge.
Put it out there. See, that's the thing.
Every day you
Knowledge.
learn something
Yeah.
new.
That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
really just actors issues. I hate method acting with a passion. I think that needs to die because people legit
God.
take it way too far. I mean, this
Too
guy.
All right, guys,
did
we're
something
gonna
like
wrap
that.
up on this podcast because that's gonna be
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
gonna be another
Shut
episode
up.
Yeah,
down the
don't get
line.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Shut
going to
up.
my stories. I'm going to my stories. I'm
But
old.
parting thoughts. Anybody want to leave with a parting thought or a quote?
What is the young DMX has said? What is it? What my name is, as in, remember us, please,
Oh my
and
God.
keep us strong.
Wow.
Rough Riders.
Sad.
Let's roll.
Live positively
Yes.
Positive.
and move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Eric?
Do everything yourself. Don't trust people.
That is the worst advice. Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. No, I'm kidding. I'm just stressing out with my group.
People being shady. People being shady on this side.
Yeah. It's not school related. It's okay.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me on this
I've had
first
so
ever.
much
Yes.
fun in this podcast.
Round
I'm
of
dying.
applause
I'm already
for
excited for
Miss-
another
Miss
Mahalia.
Mahalia.
for another episode.
Absolutely. Yes, we wish you all the
Thank
luck.
you guys.
and
Thank you.
success.
Thank you. Big shout out to Scat Atlanta Radio for allowing me to do this podcast and for allowing me to do this podcast and giving me a platform to do it on. So big ups to Scat Atlanta Radio. And if you didn't know, I'm a DJ on Scat Atlanta Radio as
Yes,
well.
she is.
DJ Royale. Catch me in the
Hey.
mornings on Friday from 10 a.m. to noon. And follow me on Instagram at Royale, RHOYAL _Monet, MONET, to keep up with the podcast. Eric, what's your Instagram?
It's Franco Medina. It's a bit complicated.
Okay,
so
we're
it's-
gonna
Yeah.
tag people. We're gonna put the tag names in
Please
the
do.
details.
Yeah.
Milan, what's yours?
Oh, here we go. At Memester-Rooney.
You guys got
We are
so
complicated. We have to
hard.
change our.
Like, you have to make
I'm
it
just saying,
simple.
mine has deep meaning, so, but
Okay.
Yeah, go
yeah.
off.
Well,
Sorry.
mine is Erwin Cosmic. ERWIN Erwin Cosmic.
All right.
You are-
So follow us
Just
all
say,
on
dude.
Instagram. We're all film students trying to make it into the business.
Please
all
support us.
struggling.
Sanity.
Support.
Hey.
Our DJ.
Our
And
no.
that's it. Have a good night.
We're out.